Okay, so I have started the process of moving all my videos over to Rumble, and so far it looks like Rumble is following through. I'll go over here. This is what they've completed, and I'm just going to scroll big time. This is what they're working on. It's going to take a long time to get all these videos uploaded to, at least they have gotten them all. I'm going to go look at the very last date that they have. So, they've only got 1 year of videos, so, and who knows how long this is going to take. Let me see what the title is. Carport lumber. Yeah, that was a while ago, so. And they've only done these, let's see, they've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 videos in 24 hours. I read somewhere that they typically do 5 videos in 24 hours, so it's going to take a very long time to get all my videos uploaded, but the process is started. And they automatically monetize them if they have an advertiser that's interested in advertising on that subject. So once these get uploaded, I may slightly alter my titles and perhaps add a little bit of description that I think might interest advertisers. I am going to try to make some money on this channel. I mean, I'm a capitalist, and now that I know that I can monetize my content here, I will be putting a little more effort into this. But I got to be honest, I'm probably not going to be answering comments over here. Let me give you an example. Right here. I won't be able to keep up with comments on. I do hit your comment with a plus sign to let you know that I saw it. But I'm probably not going to be spending a whole lot of time here replying to comments. Just don't have that kind of time. Don't expect YouTube from Rumble. What does that mean? Yeah, I'll figure it out. Oh, and I just started a TikTok. And let me see. I'm going to see if I can find TikTok on the computer. I don't know what I'm going to do with TikTok yet, but from what I understand, if I have 10 followers or subscribers, I don't know what you would call it, I can monetize short videos there. So I don't know. I'll learn a little bit more. It's just so much for an older brain to absorb and try to figure out. And I get really frustrated quickly because, I feel like I'm so thick-headed when it comes to understanding some of this stuff. I'm really amazed that I managed to get Rumble to automatically to upload my videos. And I actually found a YouTube video that showed me how to do that. So maybe I'll find a YouTube video that will teach me how to generate a little income on TikTok. And in the meantime, if I can, there may be a link in the description if you feel like following me on TikTok, if you have because what I plan on doing with TikTok is while we're out and about, doing little short 10, 20-second videos on the road or from the bike or, in a fancy burger restaurant. Alrighty, let me go see if I can find TikTok on this. I have it on my phone. All right, let me show you my wife's phone holder. It's pretty cool little thing. You do this. First you're gonna find them little slots, and I'm not very coordinated this morning. And then you turn it, and there you go. Huh. Your AirPods are connected. So now she can listen to her music and scroll through her music and all that. but you got to let this cure, this adhesive, you have to let it cure. So this is what it is, and it's expensive. That's the multi-fit part number, and I carry mine in my pocket, and that's $100. But we've looked and looked and looked, and then they all looked cheap and not something you'd ever want to trust your phone to. And I guess that's why these are so expensive, because they are built rugged. And anyway, so one little problem out of the way. Now she can listen to our music. Well, I've had an interesting morning. A lawnmower that we use to drag the trailer around the yard and pick up sticks and throw leaves on and stuff like that, it wouldn't crank. So I assumed it was a carburetor. So I took the carburetor off, brought it in here, took it apart, cleaned it all out, put it back on there, and it still wouldn't crank. So I thought it was the fuel solenoid. Took the fuel solenoid off, grounded it to the motor, and clicked the key, and sure enough, the fuel solenoid was working just fine. So then I thought, well, maybe it's a fuel pump, where I really should have started. You work from, fuel tank to carburetor when it's not getting fuel. So I pulled the hose off on the fuel tank side of the fuel pump, and there's gas coming out, and I could blow through the filter and gas bubbles would come up in the fuel tank. So I put it back together, and I took the hose off the pressure side of the fuel pump, and nothing, no fuel coming out. I don't know how that can happen sitting over the winter. So I took it off. I assumed it was the diaphragm that was bad, and there's nothing wrong with the diaphragm. Then when I took it apart, these parts fell out. And this is it's got a spring. Hold on, yeah. This little rubber disc is spring loaded, and I don't know whether it prevents gas from exiting or prevents air from exiting while it's pressuring the gas up to the carburetor. But anyway, it's broke. So I need a new fuel pump. So that's, I don't see a part number, but it's, I do see a part number. Well, that's good. I'm fixing to go see if I'm almost positive it's a Kohler engine. There's absolutely no ID on it. It doesn't look like a Briggs engine. It looks like a Kohler. So I'm gonna type Kohler part number and that number right there in and see if I can get another fuel pump. Yes, I can. I can get another fuel pump. It's on Amazon for like $25. That's 1239, and that's a 302A9. The only other thing I've done today, except mess around with that stupid lawnmower, is move my GoPro down lower, and that gives me plenty of room between the windshield and the GoPro. And I think it will look better there. You might, in the viewfinder, you might see a little bit of the dashboard. That'll be okay. And the lower I get it, the less it vibrates. So it might even be a better picture. Okay, tomorrow, my wife and I, we are going on a very long, well, not very long. It's interstate. It's 105 miles. We're going to Ben Wheeler. And we're going as the Southern Cruisers, and I hope we'll be at Spring Market by 10:15 in Wascom, and I'm hoping there'll be a whole bunch of people that want to ride out there to Ben Wheeler with us. There's a hamburger joint out there called The Forge, and there's a Forged in Fire contestant out there. I've met him twice. I've rode out there just to meet him, and then I rode out there for the Feral Hog Festival in Ben Wheeler, and there was a parade and all that, and I did a live stream, and it was it's a fun little town. And they have two burger joints across from each other, and we've been to one of them twice, and we never did go into the other one called the Forge because the music was so loud on the outside of the building. I thought it was going to be too rowdy for my liking on the inside of the building, but from what I hear from everybody, it's not that way. So, alrighty. Well, I have rubbed some bug guts off, and that little speck right there where the GoPro was rubbing, that ain't gonna come off, but that's all right. So we had a little bug guts on the front and windshields, and I cleaned the front ends of the bikes up. And I think I'm gonna go wash my hands. I better take this part with me because I will end up forgetting that stupid number. And my wife will get mad that I have it in the house, so I'll sneak it in my pocket because it smells like gas, you know. Alrighty. Let's pretend this never happened. We'll go in the house. All right. 1239302. 1239302. And this part replaces several Kohler parts. So 1255902S. And they want $35 plus shipping. However, looky here. Now, this is not genuine Kohler parts, but who gives a crap? Plus, it's free shipping. And that's the one I need right there. Right? 1255902S, yes. And place my order. Okay, when will it be here? Friday, March 4th? Well, cool. All right. Okay, I'm going to get me water, sit in the front porch, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. And tomorrow morning, I'm kind of excited. We're going to jump on the interstate and go for a 105-mile trip. I just said that, didn't I, in the last clip? Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I may take a little bit of footage, but it's interstate driving. Maybe I'll get some footage of that little town we're going to. Ben Wheeler is kind of it's just a few buildings, but it's kind of an interesting little town. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow.
And are in the process, probably over the next few years, until the Lord comes, which might not be that far away, but that's another story. You're in the process of chronicling a number of places on planet Earth that show signs
Texas peat bath.
occupation, that tree flood occupation.
Bon appetit.